meditation. What I need to do is to stop talking and to sit comfortably, but not like lounging, because that actually uses some muscles. It's good to have your back fairly straight. I know this always brings complaints. And your feet fairly flat on the floor, not crossed, because that way they're least likely to fidget. If you have your feet fairly well planted, then they're not going to want to wander off. Your hands can be folded. It's really best for them to be on your knees or something like that. But, please yourself as far as that goes. But that way, once you're sitting nice and calm, just loosen your neck up a bit, because that tends to attract a bit of tension. And then sit reasonably relaxed. I'm going to ask that you close your eyes, because then you're not distracted by external things going on. So there's only my voice approaching your mind and suggesting things that can happen. So this is physical relaxation. That's all we're doing, physical relaxation. Begin relaxation. It's going to be a bit of physical relaxation, and then at the end of it, we'll look at it a bit of vision, bit of spiritual relaxation, I suppose, a bit of visioning. But the physical relaxation helps you line up for that vision kind of thing. So, in relaxing, we're just wanting to relax your body. So we'll begin from the bottom and work up. Start with your feet. Now this is a good little exercise. What I want you to do is to focus on your toes. Just concentrate on your toes. Now here's the trick, don't move them. Without moving your toes, just concentrate on them and focus on them until you know they're there, until you become totally aware of your toes. That's what we're talking about. Just focus on your toes until you can feel them there. Now, focus on your feet, your whole feet. Feet, toes, everything, just focus on them and just be aware of the presence of your feet. So you're focusing on your feet and you're being aware that they're there. That's all the concentration that I'm suggesting you do, is just focus on your feet until you're aware that they're there.
I can't feel my big toe.
Now as you focus on your feet, there will be some tension in your feet because you've been walking around on them all day and using them. So focus on your feet. Focus on the tension in your feet. Just feel that tension that's in there, the tiredness of the muscles and the tension that is built up for them during the day. And just picture that tension moving out of your feet. Just let the tension go and let it go out the end of your feet. And just release that tension. So you're focusing on your feet and then just releasing the tension and letting it go and letting your feet relax. Okay, now we're going to move up to your calf muscles, and that's a bit easier to feel this sort of thing happening because they're big muscles and they feel a lot of tension. And so focus on your calf muscles until you feel their presence, until you know that they're there. So without moving them or anything, you're focusing on your calf muscles until you know that they're there. And then feel the tension that is built up in those muscles. Feel the tension that's there and then let it go down to your feet and out the end. Just focus on the tension that's in your calf muscles and just let it go. Now while you're relaxing there, just look at your breathing for a moment. Just focus on your breathing and how sometimes you breathe shallowly or quickly. Maybe you're not even focusing on your breathing at all. But now just focus on your breathing and feel how you breathe in and then breathe out. And so make it a little more deliberate. so that you breathe in and then breathe out. Not quickly, but just breathing in and then stop breathing in and then start breathing out and then breathe out. That's more round breathing. So it's not a sudden stop of breathing in and then suddenly start breathing out, but just breathe in, slow down your breathing in, and then stop breathing in, and then start breathing out, and then breathe out. Breathing in and breathing out. Round breathing. So that it goes with the rhythm of your body, the rhythm of your heart, just breathing in, breathing out. And then picture as you do, as you breathe out along with releasing the tension through your legs as you feel that. So as you breathe in, you're feeling the tension in your legs, and then as you breathe out, you just let that tension go. So that as you breathe out, you begin to develop the practice that as you breathe out, you're going to let tension go. And so you let that tension disappear as you breathe out. Breathing in, feeling the tension, and then breathing out, letting that tension go. And so now just think about your thighs, once again, been carrying you around all day, the big muscles which carry lots of tension and may feel a bit stiff or may feel a bit tired. However, but just focus on them until you feel those muscles. Focus on them until you can feel your thighs there. And then as you breathe in, you sense the tension that's in your legs. And as you breathe out, you let that tension go. Breathing in, sensing the tension. Breathing out, letting that tension go. And the tension begins to go, you start to feel your legs becoming more relaxed as you breathe in and breathe out. And you start to focus on your back, your lower back. A lot of tension focuses in on your back and shoulders, but just at the moment we're going to focus on your lower back. And just as you breathe in, focus on your lower back. And as you breathe out, you're going to let some tension go. As you breathe in, you become aware of the presence of the muscles down in your lower back. As you breathe out, you're going to let that tension go. Breathing in, becoming aware. Breathing out, let that tension go. Breathing in and breathing out. Focusing on your breathing so that your breathing is intentional. Breathing in, and then as you breathe out, let that tension go. Just focus on your upper back and your shoulders. Feel that tension across your shoulders and your upper back. You feel some tension there. Just focus on those muscles, particularly close to your spine, up your back. And as you breathe out, become aware of the tension, and as you breathe out, let that tension go. Breathing in, becoming aware, feeling the tension. As you breathe out, let the tension go. Breathing in, becoming aware, breathing out, letting it go. As you breathe in, intentional breathing, breathing out, letting the tension go. You feel the tension across your shoulders, the build-up of tension there that can cause some discomfort. Just focus on those muscles that get tight. And as you breathe in, feel that tension. And as you breathe out, let that tension go. Breathing in, feeling the tension. Breathing out, letting that tension go. You may feel some tension up the back of your neck. Sometimes the muscles there get a little bit tight. Just focus on those muscles. Just let your neck and shoulders relax. Let that tension go as you start to focus on them. Feeling the tension in your neck through the daily busyness that just builds up there. Maybe even lifting things cause tension. But as you feel that stress there, as you breathe in and as you breathe out, breathing in, becoming aware, breathing out, letting that tension go. Breathing in, feeling the tension, breathing out, letting that tension go. You may feel that with your arms as well. That you feel some tension in your arms. Let that tension go from your shoulders down into your arms. And as you focus on your arms and feel their presence there, breathing in, feeling that. Breathing out, letting the tension go. As you breathe in, you notice the tension in your shoulders. Breathing out, letting that tension go. Breathing in, feeling the tension in your arms. Breathing out, just letting the tension go out the end of your fingertips. As you feel that tension, you may even feel it in your hands. You focus on your hands until you're aware of their presence. As you breathe in, feel the tension. As you breathe out, letting the tension go. Breathing in and breathing out. As you breathe out, letting the tension go. Now just focus on your breathing for a moment as you breathe in and breathe out. Focusing on letting the tension go. As you're breathing in and breathing out, your heart rate simply reduces and becomes steady because of relaxation. Sitting in a relaxed place, letting peace wash over you where previously was tension, feeling that peace coming in and replacing the tension. Just relaxing, breathing in and breathing out. But focus on a different thing, a different possibility. A place you could be. A place that's peaceful. Maybe in a garden. Maybe for you it's by the ocean. Or maybe by a small creek in a jungle. But wherever you are, peaceful, at peace. And as you sit, you look out and you see someone coming close to you. You see someone walking towards you. A peaceful presence, a holy presence comes close to you. A comforting presence. You recognize it you recognize him not by how he looks, but just who he is and how you feel. You know it's your Lord, you know it's Jesus. As he draws near to you, you feel at peace. as he draws near to you, you feel comforted. As he draws near to you, you feel drawn to him. But as he approaches, he holds out his arms to take something from you. And as you look at your own hands, you realize that you're carrying all of the burdens of the day, maybe the burdens of so long, maybe burdens too heavy to carry, maybe burdens you shouldn't be carrying, maybe burdens you can't carry. And you see them physically in your hands now, and as he's holding out his hands to take them from you, and so you lift your hands to his, and he takes your burdens from you. He takes your worries, he takes your tension, he takes your trouble, he takes your burdens, he takes your responsibilities, he takes your failures, he takes your difficulties. And you feel at peace. You feel a sense of relief. You feel refreshed. But then he holds out his hands to you again, and in his hands he holds something. He holds a blessing for you. He holds something special for you. You hold out your hands and receive it. And you take it into your heart, and you know that this comfort, this hope, this inspiration, this blessing is for you. You say something to him, you ask him a question, whatever you like. You say to him a problem that you have. You ask for advice or guidance, and he responds. He gives, you receive. You give, he receives. You ask, he answers. He calls, you respond. You sit there for a while with him. He stands there for a while, blessing you. He withdraws again, but you know he's not far. And as you begin to relax, as you begin to be aware of what you have received, of what you have, you can begin to wriggle your toes and wriggle your hands again. You can begin, when you're ready, to open your eyes.